Open wounds and closing doors. Been here before, not again. We cannot hide our nasty scars. Too many sorries. What would happen now if you say you won't know if you walk away? Only heaven will play our song now before you go. Can you tell me where the hope has gone? Can you tell me where the love went wrong? Do you remember what it sounds like? We can turn the love back on. We can turn the love back on. We can turn the love back on. Power's out, the truth unfolds. Our naked souls, once again, can make us work with broken parts and silent heartbeats. What would happen now if you say you won't know if you walk away? Only heaven will play our song now before you go. Can you tell me where the hope has gone? Can you tell me where the love went wrong? Do you remember what it sounds like? We can turn the love back on. We can turn the love back on.
Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to this awesome match, the decider of who will be winning the league overall, guys. This is going to be an awesome match between Apex Esports and Team eXistenZ. You have come to the right place if you are looking for an awesome match and an entertaining one at that as well. And I am joined today by tehkingofkings and ChaosZake.
Hello, man. How are you? All good?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just really excited to see this match. I know that these two are very, very close in skill. They, in fact, drew in their last game, which is why we're doing this right now. So, yeah, going to be an interesting thing to see. We will not be seeing a draw this time, though, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having a fight to the death, but not quite to the death. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We'll be
obviously.
having, yeah.
We're not killing us in the real life. That would be a really bad stuff,
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Like this is like a really tight match. No draw possible, as you said, and as you can see, because like they're tied, and even if a match is a draw, they will replay it till the match got a winner. So we got the 3-game mode that will be played: the Incursion ones, the Breakthrough, and the King of the Hill. Well, the King of the Hill, and finally the Breakthrough. But yeah, so far so good. Just gonna wait for the players to join in, and basically wait till the match start. And so, what are your opinion on that match, Sir Kanaka?
First of all, I'd like to thank Vicken for resubscribing for 13 months. Just really appreciate you, dude. You are awesome, and we appreciate your continued support on the channel, as well as everyone else who has subscribed. But yeah, we are, I think, my opinion on this match. We did see both teams just really good. They're all one team won on Giant Shadow, one team won on Sinai Desert. So I think I'm thinking we're going to be seeing a 2-1 victory, but I don't quite know who it's going to be. I would say, I don't know, man. It just depends on who comes out with the better tanks. It's difficult. Whoever comes out with the better strategy and and can keep their tank alive the longest will probably win, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, all the strategy is about that. If you want to win the game, you're just gonna have a tough squad, a tough strategy, a tough team, and don't settle and just always go into the front and kill the opponent. That's pretty much what you need to do in every FPS game. But that one, plus the fact that it is incursions and that really require a lot of communication, it's probably more, put into it. So yeah, like, we don't really know what they're gonna bring here. The thing that we mostly and probably are sure of is that it will be really tough and really interesting to see. And definitely is going to be a lot of skill coming out.
Yeah, I think it's mostly going to come down to who's having the better day today and who's been practicing more. We have had a long, long break since the regular incursion season, so I don't know how much practice these guys have had with other teams because it's so late in the life of incursions. But I'm sure that they were doing their best to practice, whether it be in incursions or in the base game, just getting their gun skill, keeping their gun skill up to par, and just trying to keep their teamwork up to par as well by doing, whether it be incursions or some 5v5 domination. I'm sure that they were keeping their skills up and ready for this match, because this is where all the money comes down. It comes down to this for all the money. $500 US, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is riding on this match right here, right now, for both these teams. One team will be walking away with all of it, and one team will be walking away with none of it.
That's sad for the team walking away, obviously. But yeah, that's how it needs to be. Like, there is a loser and there is a winner everywhere. So yeah, let's hope at least they will have a good time and enjoy the match so far, as well if they lose or if they win. But obviously, if they win, like, they will have a really good time. I'm pretty sure of that. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's go through the other winners and to look what are the point there?
Alrighty then. So for EU PC, it seems that not too surprisingly, Refarted did win. They have won a lot of other leagues as well. Refarted, they do have some of the best players in the game for PC EU. So not too surprising from my point of view. I do know that Refarted is a very good team.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, so far, like you can see that Refarder and Legion are pretty good team, like tough ones. 21 point for Refarder and 18 for Legion Gaming. Then on the third place, you got First Cavi Sport Club with 15 points. Then on the first place, you got the Last Bullet with 12 points. And yeah, that's pretty good, like, you know, a good 4 team in the first place. So we're looking so far into it.
Alrighty then. And for the Xbox Europe, we've got Astronaut Esports taking the victory, Merta Algeri in second, Girls Club in third, and so on and so forth. Astronaut Esports, also known as NASA, taking the W. It seems they were a very good team. I had the pleasure of fighting them in pub matches myself with my team, and they were pretty decent. In the second division, we've got Point Gap Europe winning over IR Flow and Bega Elite. And yeah, I do know the PG American side is also very, very good. I've gotten the privilege to play against them many, many times. And speaking of and speaking of North America, PS4 North American, we've got Illusions taking the victory over For the King and War Pigs and everybody else. But yeah, just
That division is really tight though. Like you can see all the points as well. So
Yes,
probably
indeed.
they had a little bit more of level equality.
Yeah,
like
only winning by
17,
1
16,
point.
15. Exactly. So yeah, like you gotta. This is like not draws. Like so we got 0 Days eSport that are leading against the Omniscient and the S. By the way, 0 Days eSport and Omniscients are in the tight, so 1919, and probably will be having a match that basically will sort out the winner of it.
Yeah, much like what we're doing right now, and we will be letting you guys know when that match is going to be going down in case you guys are going to be wanting to see it, which why wouldn't you? It's PC, and it's got like some of the best players in the game going up against each other in Incursions. And so on the Xbox side of things in the North American division, a side that I personally played in, we've got Apex Predators winning, which was my team. Yes, hold your applause. But yeah, then we've got Point Gap in second. Very, very good team. Very close up until the end with Apex Predators. Very, very good team. Then we've got Team Casual, Team Requiem, Team Revenant, and then The Business.
Well, not that casual. They're in the third place whatsoever. So that's pretty good.
it's just a name. They are
Yeah,
very, very good players.
Obviously.
Some of the best in the game. They're very, very patient players, and they've got some very good gun skill, and they got some very good map knowledge and strategy as well.
Well, obviously that's what you need to have on that type of game.
Uh-huh. And in Division 2 for PlayStation Europe, we have got Run Esports taking the W. Second place, we got Tribe E Gaming, team number 1. And in third, we have got GFM Esports. But yeah, Run definitely taking the victory over. It seems that we only had like the top 3 teams definitely ran away with the league.
Yeah, it seems like so. Like the point are really high against. When you go to the third and fourth place, there's a huge difference, like 4 points in it. So you can see the difference of level of those 3 teams there, definitely. Then we got the Division 3 of the EU Europe PS4. Next gen on the first place with 21 points, Royal Evolution Esport with 18, and ChaosZake Community Battlefield 1 with 12. in draw with level 110. So yeah, as well, like you can see that the first and second place are really tight, but then it drop all the way down with 12 points.
Yep. Alrighty then, but like we're saying right now, we are in the Division 1 for Europe right now. We are in the tiebreaker of the game right now. Well, we weren't able to separate these teams during the regular season, so we are here and trying to separate them now with the a little bit of a tiebreaker. And it seems that we have got all the players in the game now, and we're going to be just about ready to go with the match now. Thank you guys waiting so patiently, and we are going to be just about getting in here any time now as soon as these guys are ready to start. And it seems that we have got, for the betting, we've got 50-50 eXistenZ and Apex, it seems. See,
Yeah.
So
Apex is going like with an all-in on the chat, like 500 battle coins on the team eXistenZ. Let's hope it's not gonna be disappointed. And there is 11 minutes and around 10 seconds left if you want to bet on your team. Unless you don't want, then you want to keep your battle coin, but otherwise, do it quickly or you won't have the time to do it. So yeah, like now we're just waiting for the teams to be ready to do their stuff. And finally, we'll see more shooting unless Tolkien has Mr. Playmax just said.
who? What's going on?
Playmax, like above the chat. A little bit.
Oh, okay. I can't quite see what he said, but I'm sure I'll take your word for it.
It said like less talking, more shooting.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And I'm more than happy to oblige you on that, but just waiting on these teams to get going here. And I would like to thank Despot. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. Really appreciate you. And for those of you guys that have not followed yet and are new to the channel and you guys are liking what you are watching, liking what you're hearing so far, you have not seen anything yet. But even if you are liking what you are seeing so far, but make sure you guys drop a follow because we will be doing this quite a lot. Not quite Incursions because Incursions is coming to the end of its life cycle, but we will be doing much more Battlefield for you guys, all you big fans of Battlefield. A lot of Battlefield related content going to be coming out of the Battlefield Nations channel. So make sure you guys drop that follow like I've been saying.
Definitely, like we will be on as well on the next Battlefield as everybody was guessing. And yeah, you know, we are here to do all the next Battlefield coming up. So definitely we're going to hand on this one for, you know, the Battlefield 1. We're going to hand that till it goes live for Battlefield 5. And then we're going to see what we can do on that one. But definitely it's going to be a good time to be on that Battlefield franchise on this year. And thank you, Playmax, for the follow. Really appreciate it. And there you go. You can see the team ready and almost starting the round. So that's pretty close to the round started. And there we go. So 20 minutes on the clock, as you must know, incursion mode. So basically you gotta secure the flag to get some point or to basically kill your opponent and secure the kill. So yeah, Amiens for the best map. No, not Amiens, my bad. Giant Shadow, thank you. Giant Shadow for the first map, obviously, on the incursion mode. Already Apex getting down with 80 grenade and a double kill by, no, never mind, single kill, but like double kill on the feed with Apex, aim, and cash cord there. Tank is already pushing through. Bravo is in the end of the red team, eXistenZ. And yeah, obviously Apex is on the blue team.
Yeah, and it seems that we are seeing a little bit of what's it called? Some people that don't normally play for eXistenZ. I've not seen Cyclone play for them, so they might be having to play a little bit of a substitution up against Apex's top team from what I've seen. So yeah, it could be a little bit of something to consider going into this game. Xanax rushing up and getting immediately taken down. Aim looking to take down Synergy Heart right here. And he is going to be spawning him. He knows that he is there. But yeah, just trying to
the clue.
Yeah, getting a little bit of flank and taking him down. Starting to get some serious presence on the flag. They've got some really good map control going right here. Starting to make a little bit of a push up into the garden building. They've got pretty much a little bit of a crucifix formation going right here. And I'm kind of liking the way that it's looking. They've got their tank in the back, one guy on either side of the middle and one guy on top of the flag, making a little bit of a crucifix formation right there. I like it a lot. Looking very, very pretty.
Definitely, you can see that Apex here is really taking the lead with like the first point marked on, and fortunately 0 for the eXistenZ. Clanok is getting the revival made, getting shot at, but managed to go through the barn before getting takedown and his friend as well. Great play by here.
Yes, and if I were them, I would be trying to push up into the... You see where Cash Core is right now? If I were them, I would be pushing up in those little log yards behind them. But yeah, it appears that they're going up from the riverside, which is something that we don't normally see teams do that win. And we're starting to see the EXZ starting to get pushed into a little bit of a corner here, starting to get a little bit grouped up and starting to get taken down from multiple different angles. We're seeing aim go in from the full frontal assault. We're seeing Cash Core just sitting in the lumberyard buildings and just shooting them from the side as soon as they push up. That is some very good positioning from Apex, and it is going to take a little bit more from eXistenZ to break out right now.
Yeah, definitely, like they're really putting the pressure on Apex right at the beginning, already getting the second point, and eXistenZ still on the back of the flag here and cannot push through. Like the tank is really getting the line, and as well all the team is just, you know, settle, and they don't want to move till somebody put his head up the window and get popped off. So yeah, definitely so far so good. Apex eSports getting the second point, and eXistenZ, unfortunately, with still 0.
They've still got plenty of time to come back, though. They just need to make a little bit more of a concerted effort to push on one side of the map. They just need to start pushing up from that lumberyard, which is the area with more cover that they can go through. You've got Xanax coming in here looking to take down... I don't quite know what he's doing. He's just running a little bit back and forth. I don't quite know what he's doing. Maybe he hears the footsteps of the guy in the next room.
That's probably why. That's probably why, definitely. I mean, he's waiting as well for his mate that just spawned on him. And yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, he was just looking at it. Okay, managed to take him out, so that's good for eXistenZ here. But still, Apex still on the mood and getting by little tickets. Half of the way to get the third point. Apex aim getting the kill on Xanax. Great shot, 33 health left to the 2 HP Dream. Can he do it? Obviously he's in cover, so not really a hard thing to do so far. But finally eXistenZ managed to push a little bit further, and they managed to put their way back on the Bravo flag, sorry, and get some position there, which was really necessary to get finally and hopefully their first point.
Now, they are starting to make a little bit more of a concerted effort to push for the flag, but their team is sort of divided in half right now, whereas Apex is starting to make a little bit of a spread out along the flanks of the flag.
Oh,
as you can see, and he blew himself up with his own limpet. That is not what you need if you're Team eXistenZ right now. And they are down to 2 guys once again. They're going to need a little bit more than that to push up onto the flag. As you can see, Apex is getting a little bit more of a surround on the flag, and they're just shooting anything that goes into it. That crucifix formation turning into a little bit more of a 2 on each side formation, a little bit of a box with an open box formation, to where they can let their enemies run into it and just shoot at them from all the different angles. I like it a lot. And thank you so much, RDP and Hinachi War, for the follows, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing right now over here at Battlefield Nations. Got Synergy Heart trying to make a little bit of a solo push up to the objective right here. Is he throwing down a little bit of one?
Yeah,
right there?
I think
he
so.
is.
Yeah, definitely.
And he does take down Cash Core. I like it. trying to go after Bulldog, as actually not to going after Bulldog, getting in a little bit of a head glitch right there. Very smart, approaching this very, very smartly, trying to minimize his exposure, but apparently does not do a good enough job of minimizing his exposure and goes down from Apex aim. And we are seeing Bulldog still chilling inside that building, that tree, trying to go in there and smoke him out a little bit with a little bit of grenade.
Managed to get some hit on the grenade there. He knows that there is someone there. The TV can take him out. Obviously, they're next to each other. They expose him. Can he get him? Obviously, there is his ally right on the back, getting shot at. 18 health left. Managed to get some health back, but still the Bravo flag on the end of the Apex team. And they have marked their third point as well. eXistenZ still at 0, but now the tickets are more closer than it was on the third point right there. Apex aim getting 1 kill, getting the second. The tank unfortunately took his kill, and Bravo still in the end of Apex, making their 4th point.
Yes, indeed. And we are trying to see... Oh, man. Actually, yeah. It appears that eXistenZ is getting absolutely put through the ringer right now by the enemy team. They've just got such good squad communication. They're working the flanks. As you can see, Apex Prime, they got them in a really suppressed position, and they're calling them out. They're like, hey, they're really suppressed over on the logs and they can't get out. And then Prime's like, all right. And so he just goes around the back of them and just shoots them to pieces right there. Very good communication from Apex. Just seems to be on point right now.
Yeah, definitely. And well, Apex is still on the point so far, and they're not giving it to eXistenZ there. Even though, like, they're trying to push through, and I mean, so far, trying to get all the Apex team out of that flag. They're just getting shot at, and there we go. The 5th point has been marked on. Apex Bulldog rushing into the building, knows that there is an enemy there, getting shot at, taking some cover and putting some health down. Bravo is still in the end of Apex, but left to nobody there. Aim getting a kill on Synergy Heart. Great job here so far. Getting shot at, can he keep the cover before he got taken down? No, he can't, unfortunately. Cyclonics getting him, and that bring him another ticket here. That 3 on the house. Taking a look at Alpha, and at the same time getting the point on Bravo. Looking for the enemy that is here, definitely. Doesn't know where he's hiding. That's a class here that is trying to flank, but unfortunately so the enemy, and they are holding that line so hard. And that is still in the corner of his house, cannot do much about it. Oh, he saw the enemy, didn't he?
I think he did. So he's probably going to be trying to go around this corner and take him down, or puts down a little bit of a... He's got a limpet right in front of him, so I don't know if he sees that. Yeah. Runs into the limpet fire. He's got a little bit of a death wish going on here, apparently. He's got... We're seeing Corvette pushing up for the flag because it is the last point before half... No, not the last point before halftime, excuse me. We're getting close to the halftime mark, though, and we're seeing a whole lot of a push from eXistenZ. Starting to get taken down, though. They only have 4 guys up to Apex's 5 right now, so they are at a little bit of a disadvantage. And Apex trying to make a little bit of a full flank for them, but Synergy Heart going to be prepared for it and takes down 1. Aim going to be trying to take him down, but it appears that Prime is going to be the one that finishes him off. Still got 1 guy left inside that house, and he's trying to survive for his team. That is a human spawn point right there, and that is going to be him going down. And oh, the spawn point coming in. That is double kill right there for Apex aim. Looking very good. Very poor placement of the spawn point. And all you got to do if your Apex aim is just wait for the guy to spawn in, and that is easy points every day of the week. Definitely.
So, like, as you just saw, the double kill on this point, really naughty, but that's how it works, unfortunately. And Apex managed to put their 6th point there, 8 minutes and 55 seconds left on the match before it gets ended. Yeah, half of the time. And there is like a 1 point left as well. that probably Apex will bring here if they don't manage to do some weird movement. But so far they're locked out, and they're probably gonna have that final point. There it is. Half time here, and we're gonna change side. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty much, you know, handled by Apex here. Not really surprised about as well the spawn. Like I don't know, it was just, you know, over leading the match here. As you can see, the kill as well, the holding lines, and pretty much everything was to Apex here. eXistenZ managed to do some good stuff and push through, but unfortunately didn't manage to get that final flag on Bravo. And yeah, as well for the tank, that was probably a little bit of trouble here. I mean, we'll switch side, and probably it will bring them some new and fresh air.
Yeah, as we've been seeing, I did make a prediction that whoever had the better tanks would be winning in this game, but it appears that both tanks being very even, it's actually coming down to the infantry and their what's it called? Their not their formation, but their man, I'm really blanking on the word right now. Their organization is what I'm trying to say, yes. And it appears that, yeah, eXistenZ is sort of coming at it a little bit more willy-nilly than Apex. Apex definitely seemed to have a little bit more of a shape to their and purpose to where they're placing themselves, whereas eXistenZ is just trying to get to the flag in any way, shape, or form, which is not really working out for them. They really just need to be a little bit more deliberate in where they go and try and like stick together a little bit more, I would say, because they're just going a little bit more spread out, just trying to wrap their way into the flag as individuals, whereas that doesn't really work out in this game. You need to really push up as a team. They just really need to push the apartment side as opposed to the river side, and just get up into the flag cap area. Just get some map control, take down the people, get some picks off the flag, and once they have the majority, push in.
Definitely, I think they should probably play more carefully here, and if they can, stop like going one-on-one and like getting all the way on Bravo, and hopefully getting the secure here. So there it is, eXistenZ still on the red team, but obviously, as you just saw, they switched side. Bravo getting contested by the blue team, which is Apex, and still there is a one-on-one here, Synergy Hard against Prime, but AIM is going into the flag to just contest that and say that no, this is our flag, not yours, and it just got killed, as you can see. So Bravo slowly getting into the hand of Apex, the tank of eXistenZ on the back as well, getting some clue and some view on what's going on there. You can see Xanax as well on the building, getting destroyed and getting killed by the debris, obviously.
Yeah, it's really looking like it could be a full clean sweep for Apex right now. I don't know if it's lack of practice or just, yeah, I would really have to say it's probably just lack of practice. I don't know, I actually don't know their practice schedule, but I would just have to say it looks like that eXistenZ has not been practicing nearly as well as Apex in order to come at this game. Apex just looks like they've just got their teamwork on point, whereas EXZ looks like they haven't been really working together for a while, or maybe they're just working too much as individuals as opposed to like one gigantic team. Whereas Apex is like, I've got this angle covered, I've got this angle covered, and they've just, yeah, you see they've got that formation, that crucifix formation, just starting to get a little bit pushed up into like, just starting to get a little bit pushed off that formation. And yes, we're starting to see Synergy Heart making a little bit of a hole in the formation right there, starting to come onto the flag. He's got one guy out in front of him, starting to get some shots put on. But yeah, as you can see now, Apex Prime looking to come up here and give some support along with Corvette. They are all focusing their fire on those two guys right there, whereas Synergy Heart and Cyclones are only focusing on Apex AIM. that is some serious teamwork coming in here from Apex, whereas EXZ are trying to just doing some solo efforts right here.
Definitely. Finally, the Bravo flag is going slowly but carefully into the hand of eXistenZ for the first time. The tank of Apex probably rushing through a little bit more because, as you can see, like eXistenZ was waiting for him and managed to put some shells on that thanks to make him push back. So yeah, for the first time, and unfortunately, like Apex still get the win. Like the tickets were too advanced against like eXistenZ here. So there it is, 8-0 for the first match. Apex winner, and eXistenZ unfortunately didn't manage to go through. But I mean, the last push was really good, and they managed to do some stuff there against the other match, where I mean the other halftime, which was really handed by Apex there. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, let's see if they can do better on the second match, which will be the mode King of the Hill on Sinai Desert.
Yeah, I think that they're probably going to struggle on King of the Hill, I would probably say, because they were just unable to get anywhere near the flag, it seems. eXistenZ, they weren't doing too bad in terms of kills, and
Definitely
at least
not.
compared to other games that we've seen. They were only off by 11 kills, which is still something you can still win without getting the most kills. But it's what those kills, they just weren't able to get anywhere near the flag, pretty much. As you can see from the scoreboard right here, Apex, well, not the overview, I mean, yeah. Apex just got to the flag. They capped it 2 times, and they just held on to it for the entire game. They capped it once in the first half, once in the second half, and that was it, pretty much.
Yeah, you're right. Like that's what they did most of the time. But you know, they couldn't do that much. Like at some point on the first, you know, half of the time, the only thing that we saw that they were just going through one by one, and basically Apex were just getting him all the time. And yeah, that probably was a lack of communication or probably a lack of practicing, as you just said. But I mean, I think we can hope that they will do better on Sinai, because the mode King of the Hill is more about one objective, so less things about as well. So far it's probably a little bit easier for both of the team, and obviously and hopefully eXistenZ will do better on that one.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, always Apex. Well, yeah, I mean that's pretty much what happened. Sometimes apes. Oh my god. That's really, you know, a thing that you thought about, definitely.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we are switching over to Sinai Desert now. I really think that, based on what I've seen, I unfortunately think that we're not going to be seeing. I really hope eXistenZ just buckles down and just realizes that they really need to start getting some map control and start working a bit more together as a team. But I honestly just don't know if they can do it. Apex has just been looking like they're just the team in form right now, whereas eXistenZ is just looking a little bit out of practice, it seems. I don't know.
We don't know. Probably they're just warming up as well. But
just
I'm not. Up. Yeah, just warming up, like looking at their, you know, opponents and being like, okay, we analyze them and then we'll kill them. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see on the next round. So far, like, well, what do you think of the mode King of the Hill? Like, would you probably put some stuff that will increase? I mean, you know, upgrade the experience, or probably be the game mode a little bit more competitive? Or for you, it is a great game mode and you wouldn't have anything on it?
Personally, I think Incursions is a little bit better of a game mode because it takes into account the killing of the tanks, the killing of the killing of the players, as well as the flag caps.
Yeah.
But King of the Hill, it's all about the flag cap. You can just die as many times as you want, but as long as you just have the flag, you win pretty much. And it doesn't really. You can just have a team like. You can have a team totally outkill you, but you can still win the game. But usually, I take it back. Usually, if a team is outkilling the other team, they usually do have the map control.
Yeah.
But
I get what you mean. Like
I have some.
The fact that they killed, and that basically reward a point is as well like a good reward for the game. Even though most of the time when you kill your opponent, you have the control of the map. But I don't know. Like I probably like more the King of the Hill game mode. Even though, as you said, there is only one thing you need to do is like just control the objective for the entire map and just hope that your opponent doesn't take it at the last moment.
Yeah, I have seen teams just pretty much this game mode just requires a little bit of a different play style than Incursions. You just I have seen teams that just go for kills more than the flag. And they just try and completely wipe out the enemy team as opposed to going in for the flag. They like just go for kills, but it's in this game you just can't really go for kills too much. It's all about the flag caps. I mean, basically what you have to do in this game mode is if the enemy team has the flag, you have to try and get some off-flag picks to where they are what's it called? To where you diminish their numbers enough to where you can just have superior numbers over them while you push in, and then you take the flag from them while they're retreating away. And if they don't retreat, that's an even bigger mistake.
Definitely,
and you wipe them out.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, we have the result of the betting here. So we have 69% of Apex. So 69% of the bet have been put in on Apex. What a coincidence, I would say. And 31% of the bet are on eXistenZ. So yeah, so far you're probably most of the chat is probably more on Apex, and one tier of it is on the eXistenZ team, and still hoping that they will come back. But if they can, definitely, that could be a good thing to see and entertaining as well. 45 seconds before the match start, and yeah, like Alpha, the best flag, Apple, Like I don't really remember whole name of the flag. I know there's Apple, then Birds or something, Butters. Then you got what? C4. Charlie. Yeah, but Charlie isn't the right one on Battlefield.
I'm pretty sure it is actually.
Is it Charlie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Charlie.
I mean, there's like on the Modern Warfare, there is Alpha, Beta, Charlie, then Delta. And they got all the other name, Echo, and all that. But yeah, I don't know. Well, that's really funny, the fact that they did that, even on World War One. We'll see what they do on the Second World War with Battlefield 5. Could be really good as well. So there you go. The round just started and the flag is white. So now turning red. Obviously a little bit of the Apex. So here, as you can see, Apex switch side and color. I mean, color probably not side because that's the first round. So Apex is on the red team, and eXistenZ now is on the blue team.
Yeah, and I just see this thing in chat. Speed saying that EXE need to take more risks and be more aggressive since they're already on the back foot. I think that is absolutely spot on right there. I think that they need to probably be a little bit more. They definitely need to be a little bit more aggressive, but yeah, which does involve a little bit more risk to how they play. But it seems that Apex is ready for this type of play, and they're just getting up on the hill and just starting to put some serious shots in these guys. Kripak's trying to go up against Corvette right now, starting to take some big time shots from him and the Mortar Kid. It seems just getting a little bit knocked down right here. we do have an even amount of guys on the flag cap, so that's going to keep it going still into the hands of Apex. Sergi Hart trying to go for a little bit of a flank around here, but Apex, AIM, and Bulldog are going to be there to meet him.
The tank already initialized. Let's see if he can repair it before getting shot at. And apparently, is doing great. Managed to go. Oh, never mind. He managed to go back for a moment, but unfortunately, he has been taken out by Sifax here by eXistenZ. So Apex tank neutralized. Alpha still in the end of Apex whatsoever.
Yes, and that is a very good. This is going to make for a very good opportunity for eXistenZ. They have the numbers on the flag, and they have control of the hill now. This is exactly what they needed, and the enemy tank is now down. So they basically have free reign to just rain shots down on these guys from up top on the hill right there from Kripax, and just force them to come into them. Basically, what Kripax needs to do is just force them to come around the side there and go into them. And they just need to hold the line a little bit better right now. Yeah, honestly, it's what I would do, is push them around the side, but just be in a little bit better of a heglish position to take them down. But it seems that they weren't really ready for what he was doing right there, and they're starting to get taken down because of their poor positioning. And it's going back into the hands of Apex now. Thank you so much for the follow, Smashing Weasel. Appreciate. I mean,
that was
the host. The host.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for the host. Oh, the 15 viewer host. You are awesome, my dude. And for those of you guys down in the chat don't know Smashing Weasel, go check him out. He is an awesome dude, apparently, because he is hosting us. So, yeah, we are going to be seeing Aerolize trying to do a little bit of a last stand on the flag for his team, putting in some shots down range, not quite getting too many hits, but getting a little bit of a hit. But yeah, that's not going to be enough. They're starting to really not capitalizing on the fact that they had the tank advantage, and we're going to be going over here to the B flag. The B flag.
The B.
Yeah.
The butter flag, yeah.
Butter flag.
Well, yeah, we could call it B.
Yeah.
You know, that's a great name as well. Well, and so far, there you go, it started. And yeah, we saw here, like, for the first part of the game, that Apex were already handling the round and that map for the first part. Like Apex is just so aggressive, you know. I think the problem of eXistenZ here is that the fact they don't push hard enough or fast enough, and probably due as well to their 101. Like, okay, Bulldog just run here, didn't know that his enemy was right next to him, getting killed, obviously. Xanax as well, getting shot up by the sweeper here. So far, the flag is on the red side, on Apex then, and still the blue are pushed back here. Only one left on that house that Core is watching on, and basically the blue that will be that close enough will be like the tank. Or so is it. Bulldog waiting for his enemy there. Know that there is someone. He's gonna push. He's gonna peek.
I think he's trying to be patient, but yeah, he apparently ran out of patience, and he's just like, screw it, I gotta go and take this guy out. And he takes him out.
I mean, you know, patience sometimes it's great, but sometimes it's just, you know, too painful. Definitely. So, 5th ticket for the Apex, going for the 6th one here. Still, eXistenZ haven't marked a ticket here. So even in the first part of the match, I don't know if we mentioned that we are playing BO3. So yeah, basically that is the first team getting 2 rounds win the game, but we will play all of them, obviously. No, only play. Okay, if we get the winner, we only play 2 then. So if after this match we have the Apex getting the win, basically it will be over and we'll get the winner, which will be a really fast match. That 3 climbing up, finally Bravo turning blue for the first time. Or did I told too fast? Probably. Let's see, getting the mortar here, trying to get some shots on the tank or on the enemy. Let's see what it is choosing here. That 3 saw the enemy rushing through. Apex aim, trying to flank the enemy, knows that there is some people there, getting some shot, killing hard here. Bravo still in the end of Apex, and they're making their third point. We are turning into Charlie. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty handed here. Like, I don't know what can do, man. I don't know what they can do here. Like, this is definitely handed by Apex. Their existing are just or too slow for the first push, or two on the back and two on the defensive for the middle game. Charlie turning blue, but not for so long. As you can see, the red are already pushing in and trying to take down those blue berries on the point there. And never mind, Charlie getting on the end of the blue team existence here for the first and second ticket. That's good. So they marked their first ticket there. Let's see if they can hold it till the first point, so it will be a 2-1. Top 3. With his MG here. The tank getting the overview, Cyfax as well. The thing of the Apex here is on the back, as you can see, probably a little bit too more exposed due to the fact that the existing team had the flag here and basically can take the tank really fast and really easily. Prime getting on top of the hill, trying to get some shot, take one out, and getting taken down by Cyréus.
Yeah, and we're starting to see a little bit more of an aggressive play from Apex right here. They're getting their tank down from the hill now, and they're starting to make some advances in there. Actually, the tank's starting to retreat now, as there are adequate people on the flag. They are being a little bit more aggressive with the tank than eXistenZ is, but they are still being smart with it. They're not overusing it really, I would say. They're just trying to use it only where it's needed, pretty much.
Definitely, I mean, like for the first time we're seeing the team existence here a little bit more aggressive, which is probably better for them. Like you can definitely see that they're making their first ticket here, and hopefully their first point if they manage to hold it till the end. That 3 is looking for his enemy right here, putting probably down his mortar to have an overview of what is going on. Getting some shot going out of his mortar, unfortunately getting taken down. His friend is left there as well, taking out. And look, you see there that Apex is just rushing through so aggressively and taking out everyone. And there we go. You have Charlie turning red now, and everybody's on the flag. Only the tank is left on the blue team. Unfortunately, he needs to just take cover, repair it, and eXistenZ need to spawn all the way back. But it's not lost. They can still come back, take the flag here, and put the first point.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, like that's interesting that they did that. Now they played more aggressive. Like that's the first time we saw them playing like this on this match.
Yeah, but unfortunately for them, Apex does seem to have a very good way of pushing back into flags. They are, I don't know, they just seem to have a better re-uptake strategy than eXistenZ. eXistenZ, they did get to the flag first, and they just seemed to catch Apex off guard a little bit with the mortaring, and they were just able to hold on to it. But it appears that Apex is just a little bit better at going in and just getting the re-uptake going on here. They are starting to make a left flank around the side here because they are just getting hammered by that tank whenever they go on the right side. So it is very smart of them to not be pushing that right side from our perspective anymore. We got CashCore trying to make a little bit of a flank up there for Aerialized Xanax and that tree. But yeah, they're just starting to get a little bit close here. We got Apex aim, as always, trying to go up there and do a little bit of damage. Gonna take get taken down, actually. Sorry, my bad. I almost said taken down one, but he gets taken down himself. And Xanax starting to be a little bit aggressive right here, looking to finish these guys off, but starting to take a few shots of his own.
And I mean, yeah, like, yeah, finally they managed to push through and get the flag back. So yeah, there's 2 tickets left before they get their first point here. 9 tickets, only 1 left. I don't think Apex will be able to push through and deny that point here that finally eXistenZ will mark there. And there it is. So, hopefully, and a good breeze for the team eXistenZ here. They managed to put their first point.
It appears that we've had a little bit of a glitch right here.
Yeah, probably.
Because the game has just ended prematurely.
Yeah. Shouldn't have. Could happen.
So yeah, what are we gonna be doing, Zake?
I mean,
We just gonna be restarting and playing one half?
probably that's what they're gonna do. This game end at 8 point or 7. Don't remember. Kamaka, you know?
What's up?
Like this game, like the King of the Hill game, and that how many points marked?
Usually it ends at 3. I mean 4.
3.
I mean 4. 4.
4. Okay, okay. So yeah, basically I think that's what they will do. 4 point, and then I mean they play half of the game, and the first team that has 4 point will basically get the win on that game. Well, it happened all the time, you know. I mean, that's how we need to handle Battlefield Incursion. That's some stuff.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate when stuff like this happens. It's just
Like,
it isn't really anybody's fault except for the games, pretty much.
yeah, exactly.
And unfortunately, there's not really much work being done on it now to where it gets fixed. But yeah, it's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, plus the fact that finally eXistenZ managed to, you know, put their first point there, and hopefully getting a little bit of, you know, comeback, if I can say. So yeah,
they're not completely out of it. They have managed to.
No, definitely. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, you know, they finally get their first point there, so they were like, okay, we can do it, guys. Let's go. We need just to push like this. And then the game just say, no, you lost the game. It happens sometimes, you know. That's unfortunate, but I think they will still be in the mood. So let's hope they do it well on the second part of the game. Muffin Man saying that Battlefield 1 is always in beta stage. Man. Like Fortnite, for example, still in beta. That's really funny.
Beta stage. BF1 2 years after release. Yeah, dude, I know, right?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I mean, every game has its bug. Yeah, that's the problem. But I mean, sometimes bugs are funny, so I don't complain, you know. When you see someone flying to the sky because of the ragdoll is not really, you know, fixed and all that, that's really funny to see.
Mm-hmm. And it appears that we are all back in the server and just about ready to go to play this second half. So we're going to be doing first to 4, correct, Zake? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So in case can they hear you, Zake, or can they not hear you? Okay, so we're going to be continuing it like it normally would have been. And we are going to be playing, yeah, like, we're going to be playing it like the game never ended. So it's still 2-1. And if it would have been a tiebreaker, we're going to send it to a tiebreaker.
Exactly. So let's see. Let's see what they will do here. The game is loading, folks. If you, obviously you cannot see. But game is loading, so everybody's pretty much ready, and we're gonna start in a few. So finally, let's see if eXistenZ can come back there. And something interesting. Let's see if they manage to switch side as well, or if they will still need to do it in the middle of the game. Is it? I think it happened for the first time as well. I think the first match it happened as well. I remember. Yeah, on Amiens, not on Sinai, definitely. Well, there's got to be a first time for everything, right? So there you go. Okay, the match is starting in a few. And let's hope nobody get, sad about it. And apparently Apex is still on the left side. No? They switch it? Yeah,
Well,
no,
it appears that everybody's leaving.
Yeah, no, they were not on the right side. That's what I saw. Like Apex were still on the left side, and unfortunately eXistenZ as well. So they needed to leave, and obviously do their match back. It happened. Let me get inactive, please. Now, Crifax, you gotta be in your tank and kill this enemy. You don't go out of the battle. Never. So yeah, like have you played Battlefield 1? Those day Kamika.
Oh yeah, I used to be a competitive player for Battlefield 1, dude. I know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I know all about it,
Mm-hmm.
all about the competitive scenes and all that. So yeah, if you got any questions, ask away. Go for it.
Oh no, definitely. I used to play as well like you, but I just left the incursion part, like a lot of battle royale coming into the PS4. So I was like, let's try it out, and apparently it's pretty funny. So yeah, it happened. But I don't think anything changes before I really start stopping, if I can say, even though I come sometimes on the game. But yeah, like still great game that they could do better stuff. But yeah, like still appreciate it to play on it. Nothing really messy like some other game, for example. Sensitivity is just love as well compared to other ones. The fact that you can change your FOV, probably one of the only game that you can do that, which is really, really, really important on a FPS game.
Yeah, that's one thing that I did not like about Battlefield 4 that I do like about Battlefield 1 is that you can change your FOV. I just always feel like I just feel like I'm not really able to see everything when I'm playing Battlefield 4. When I go back and play it, I'm just like, oh, my FOV is so small.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's for sure.
There are a lot of things I like more about Battlefield 4 than I like about Battlefield 1.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, that's probably I think yeah, it is the only game that bring the FOV settings on the PS4. That was the first game so far. I think so, because before that, every FPS that I played, I don't think there was like a FOV settings or something like this. Then after Battlefield 1, there were some settings, FOV settings, like on Payday 2, for example. They managed to do it. And yeah, I mean, that's something probably one of the settings that you should probably add in the first step, that because it is just so important to see what you're leaking on the left and on the right.
Yep. All right, Zake, how are we looking for the teams? The lobby was just created. Gotcha.
So let's see what they can do, if they can switch their side, if they can be on the right one as well, and if we can finally play that last round. I mean, half of time.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Could be great, yeah.
So yeah, for Battlefield 5 competition, what are some things that you would like to see?
What's something I would like to see? Well, I mean, what they could do, the fact that the spotting is removed, that's a good thing. But I haven't played the alpha, and I don't know if it is still a thing or if they removed it. But like did they remove completely the fact that when you shoot, you are visible on the map, or is it still on it, like Battlefield 4, for example? Because on Battlefield 1 there was not this settings and this feature. So is it on Battlefield 5?
No, I'm pretty sure that you don't appear on the minimap when you shoot.
Okay, so that's something great, that that is added. And I mean, the animation and all that, I'm really looking further into that. But I mean, probably remove some animation on the esport aspect, competitive aspect, if I can say, because it's more about cinematic, when you play the game on casual or on pubs. So I think, yeah, they could remove some stuff that doesn't like probably to I don't know, like to charge the gameplay and just make it unenjoyable to see and to comment on it. So yeah, I think probably just remove a little bit of aspect of cinematic aspect, and could be nice. Yeah, definitely. Everything is really good, and I don't see any problem at the moment. I don't know. Probably they will change as well the gameplay in the future with all the animation of reviving, and as well the gunplay. But it's still something we need to like further into the beta, and at that time we will know what the game is really about and what the game is not. So basically, what happened there, guys? For the one that just joined us, Apex is winning with 1-0, and here what we're doing is like we are doing the second phase of, second half time of that match, because basically we had a bug, and basically it just stopped in the middle of the fight, and apparently we're already starting. So that's great. Ah, that's okay. Patience is the key.
Patience is a virtue, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go.
Patience is a virtue. Yeah. It will
I
happen
guess you're
one
back to our
day.
talk about Battlefield 5 then.
Yeah, probably Battlefield 5. I mean, you played the alpha, so you know what it is about. So what could you
Slightly.
Yeah, like what probably animation you could remove from the base gameplay to put it into competitive? Because I know that there is a lot of animation coming around left and right, behind you, in front of you. So it's probably a little bit more, I don't know, too much cinematic for non-competitive stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't quite know what we could take out other than the I mean, I do understand the purpose of each animation. They don't want them to be like having revives be like too fast. They don't
I'm
want
good with the revive. Like it could be a nice feature as well. For example, Rambo has animations. and it is still affecting to the competitive spawn. So for the reanimation, I'm not really against it, but probably, you know, for the blowing grenade, like when you throw a grenade
Yeah, when you
or
get knocked
like
down.
yeah, exactly, and then it just pushed you away, even though you're not dead. I think that's a little bit too much. I mean, I know that basically it is a fact in real life. You get pushed up by the explosion, the blast of the grenade, but into competitive, it will just be a little bit annoying, wouldn't it?
I could totally see teams spamming stuff like that just to keep everybody getting knocked over.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, just a real quick, I would like to thank Syrup for the 100 bits. Appreciate you,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
You're awesome.
Yeah,
But
thank you,
yeah.
sir, for the 100 bits. Appreciate it, really. Thank you.
One thing that I really, really want in Battlefield 5, dude, is a little bit of Conquest Small. Good old Conquest Small. So we
yeah.
can do some 12v12 or 8v8 Conquest.
Yeah, but the 12v12 is not a fact anymore, I think. I mean, even though it was really good and just amazing, blasting your eyes, and that was just probably the best game mode we had on all of the Battlefield, and that was why we were playing the game. So yeah, like back on Battlefield 3, if you played it, that was awesome. That was
Oh
just
yeah, dude. Conquest
insane.
is the game mode for Battlefield competitive, pretty much.
Yeah.
But, you know, and I really wish they didn't take out Rush. From what I hear, they're going to be taking out
yeah.
Rush.
Yeah, that's sad though. Like Rush was a good thing. I mean, back to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, it was not really bad. It was even really good. I don't know why they would remove it though. That's weird.
Yeah, personally, it was one of my favorite modes for competitive. I always loved the good old 8v8 Rush.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they don't remove it. I don't know, Lawrence, if it's gonna be added later on in the game. I mean, I hope it will just be added. That's it, like in the game and not later on. Like not a DLC, you know, like they used to do.
Yeah, but they're not doing DLCs, they said.
Yeah. I mean,
free content
well, they're
updates.
doing DLCs, but for free. So they're still, you know.
Yeah.
So,
all right, and it appears
finally?
that no issues this time.
yeah, let's hope so.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, let's recap that situation finally, if we can, if the game doesn't lag and all that. So, Apex winning 1-0. We're doing half of the time here of the match because it lagged out and basically it ended 2-1 for Apex here. So, eXistenZ got 1 point on that round and Apex got 2 points on that round. The first team that got 4 points in total win the match. That's basically what will happen here. If eXistenZ managed to do 4 points, it will be a draw, and we will go on the last game mode and the last match, which will be breakthrough. And yeah, so as you can see at the moment, Apex almost got the alpha flag with a tiny bit of stuff getting into it. Okay, and there we go. Alpha on the end of Apex. Finally making their first ticket there. And eXistenZ, they gotta push through and hopefully get that stuff and get that flag out. Like they really need to push fast and to just blast the enemy if they want to do something here. Corvette with the tank, getting an overview, shooting some shells. I think he saw the enemy tank there. It's gonna be a battle. The eXistenZ tank as well, getting some mortar on him. Corvette got neutralized. Unfortunately, the eXistenZ team got destroyed by the 80 grenade of AIM. The Apex tank is still up, by the way, but not for so long if somebody managed to put a limpet on it, which will be the case of a Synergy Hard. Tank damage, and it hasn't been taken out? What? Well,
Yeah, he's still at the stage where he needs to put all of his grenades on it. Everybody gets switched back to level 1 after halftime, so yeah, that's...
So basically it doesn't do any damage. That's what you're saying.
No, so basically he just needs to hit it with one more AT grenade and that'll be it.
Okay, so 180 and basically one limp. I mean 280 and one limpet, right?
280 and 1 limpet is what it takes to take out a tank. Yes.
Wow, that's really rude.
Yeah, it
Used
takes
to
some
be,
skill.
yeah. I mean, used to be less on pubs though. But that's great. That's great. You know, it means that to take out a tank, you don't need to be like you know, someone that just were limpid and take him out easily. That's something really cool. So Epic's getting 8 tickets. Probably they will get the first point here, and yeah, third point in total, but basically the first point of that half time. Synergy hard, knifing the rod probably will help. We don't know. Getting some shot on his opponent and taking him out. So yeah,
Indeed.
there it is.
And
Third point of Apex, and let's go for probably the final round. Exactly. If Apex win, they win the match. And so let's see if eXistenZ can push through. And yeah, definitely, if Apex win that match as well, it will mean that they win the division and they win the cash prize of $500 US.
yeah, just want to thank Limit for the follow. I don't quite know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Limit, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I really appreciate you over here at BFNations. But yeah, we're seeing that tree trying to make a little bit of a push in right here along with Synergy Heart. He's got him stuck out on those rocks. That tree gonna be trying to put in some rounds on the tank in the meantime. But he's getting pushed up by Apex Bulldog, and he knows that he's got somebody coming here. Cashcore also looking at him through the window. But he goes after that guy instead. That was Bulldog going down from him. Corvette coming in here looking to throw his weight around a little bit on the flag, looking to just seal the deal for his team by not allowing these enemies to get anywhere near the flag. Just by his presence alone, their inability to take down the tank is going to be a little bit much for them to deal with.
3 ticket marked here, fourth one so far for Apex. Cyclone is getting the rebound on his mate. Unfortunately, he managed to take out the enemy, and his entire pretty much squad has been taken out here. Synergy hard getting a kill on Bulldog. The flag is still on the end of Apex, and they are really close to win the match here. Half of the way have been done. They just need to hold it for a little moment, and it will be the win for Apex here. The tank is in the middle of the flag here. I think the eXistenZ tank has been taken out because I don't really know why Corvette would do that or why. Getting some hit on his opponent. 7 tickets here. Only 3 left for the Apex win. Really tight spot. But yeah, Apex is really holding and putting their hand on the flag here. 8 points have been marked. You can see that all the eXistenZ team are now on the flag. Nobody's left, the other ones are dead. That's pretty much what is left on the squad. 1 point left. Let's see if eXistenZ can do a comeback, but I don't think they will have enough players to go on the flag and take out the tank, and obviously the last player that are on that flag. And there we go. The victory is done. Apex for the win. Winner of the Division 1, NA, and PS4, definitely. And yeah, so congratulations to Apex, and well played eXistenZ. That was a really, really good match. Unfortunately, we got that bug in the middle of the match, but still, really appreciated, and a really tight match so far.
Yep,
So yeah, let's see.
Music.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're gonna have a little view on the scoreboard, the overview of the match and all that. And obviously, so, yeah, eXistenZ had left, but pretty much Corvette and Cashcore were basically the leader. And oh yeah, Apex Bulldog as well, that were the leader on that map with 11 kill and 8 kill. So yeah, if you have something to say about the match you just saw, Kamikaze, just go ahead. Probably you have some opinion on what they did here and what they could have done better.
Basically, I just think that it could have been gone a little bit better for eXistenZ. You can see down in the chat, Kripax was saying that they were a little bit inactive, so I'm sure that led up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just being inactive and not practicing can definitely leave your team looking a little bit having a little bit of issues in terms of the gameplay department.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems that Apex, I don't know if they've been practicing or not, but it looks like they have, and they just came out and just really looked like a team in form, like they hadn't skipped a day, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, definitely could have probably played a little bit more aggressive as well on the beginning of the match. But yeah, that's how it is, it happened. So yeah, I like after that one, basically.
Oh yeah, we still do have one more match for Incursions. That is going to be the match between Zero Day eSports and the Omniscient for PC to determine who's going to be winning that. And that is not going to be until, when is that going to be, Zake, or is that not yet been determined? We don't know yet, indeed. But we will be letting you guys know when it is going to be going down. We just make sure to check out our Discord, and we will be letting y'all know when it's going to be happening,
Yeah, definitely. So stay tuned on our Discord if you still haven't followed it yet. It's down on the description of the channel. So BFNation on Discord. Even though you don't have the link, you will pretty much find it easily, like the stream channel, but basically on Discord. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? We have seen the winner. That was a great match, and I don't think we will have any interview, right? No, so no interview. I mean, thank you everybody for following, subscribing, cheering, hosting as well. Really appreciate it all this time. And yeah, I mean, we'll catch you on the next one, definitely. If you have something to add, Kamikaze, go ahead.
Nope, I think you ended it off pretty well, and I'm just going to say goodbye, everybody.